are we? Oh, right, space. But let's take a closer look down there, on Earth or whatever. Yep, right there. That takes us to Tilburg in the Netherlands, where a small game studio just came up with an idea. Hey, you know what? Nobody's making games like Tony Hawk Pro Skater or Skate or SSX anymore, which is a shame because those games were so much fun and had such a cult following. Well, how about this? Let's make one for, let's say, bikes. Mountain bikes to be specific, and we can make it be sort of a dungeon crawl where you make your way to a final boss so you can move on to the next stage. All we need is a name. Mountain bikes, going downhill. There's a name to be had here. It's on the tip of my tongue.
No, you're gonna dig this.
And just like that, Descenders was born. With the game being announced in July of 2017, the hype began to grow. We were finally gonna get a mountain bike game like we've never seen before. The game boasting procedurally generated levels, meaning every level is unique. But what if I wanna play the game right now? Well, mysterious man that sounds a lot like me, simply by joining the Discord, you'd be able to test out the game. Starting October 27th, the whole weekend you can play the game, giving you access to all the cool things that this game has to offer. But that wasn't enough. People could not wait. Everybody was wondering when the game was gonna come out. What was that? Oh, I just heard a notification. Descenders release date, February 9th, 2018. Immediately, the game was a hit. Massively well-known content creators started picking up the bike and shredding along. And everything was going great, but there was one thing. The game needed a little bit of love. The very first change to the game, the Valentine's Day update. And bing bang boom, the Valentine's heart flag. There you go. Enjoy. Now, obviously, that wasn't the only thing they added. There was a few bug fixes because the game had a few small issues. For example, being stuck on the pause menu, and a severe drop in frame rate. With some minor performance issues to the side, the game left a lot of room for cool updates. Okay, look, career mode is really fun. I'm having a blast, having a goal to grind towards, but what if I just wanted to, I don't know, free ride? What if I just wanted to go out and do my own thing and not need to worry about beating these boss jumps? Okay, seriously, how do you have the same voice as me? Anyways, you're in luck. New update. Free ride, which allows you to do exactly what you think it is. Now you'll be able to create your own world however you want. You can choose the steepness, the curves, the stunts. You can even change what time of day it is. Basically allowing you to practice, so when you get back to grinding the career mode, all is well. This also added seeds to the game, which means if you liked a level a lot and you wanted to come back and play it later, you could save the seed, type it back in, and come back to it and sesh it with your homies. Hey guys, look what date it is. Wouldn't it be kind of funny if you, I don't know, made them go uphill instead of downhill? That would be really funny, wouldn't it? And boom, Ascenders was born. As a fun little April Fool's Day prank, the developers thought it'd be a good idea to make you go uphill instead of downhill. And it went as well as you would expect it to. You know what isn't an April Fool's Day prank? My brand new Discord server. I know, I'm really bad at transitions. This server was meant to be sort of a hangout for my community, to find others to game with, share highlights, and even get notifications for when I upload or go live on Twitch. But better yet, a chance for you guys to be a part of some video ideas that I have coming up. So stay tuned for that. Be sure to click the invite in the description, and back to the video. Where was I? Oh, right. Funny bike game. And just in time for Descenders' first major update, the Rogue Bike update. This is the update that sort of shaped what we now know as modern Descenders. One of those updates being the build crew, which allows you to basically have modifiers throughout the game. Once you hit a certain rep threshold, it'll allow you to unlock these modifiers like higher bunny hops, always show compass, generate fewer obstacles, etc. It also added the day-night cycle, which means if you don't finish a map fast enough, it becomes dark out, which adds a little fun touch to the game. And let's not forget Medic Camp. You know how much Medic Camp means to us Descenders players. It has saved our butts many times. And those are only a few things that the Rogue Bike update did for Descenders. There are a bunch more that really sculpted the game that we know today. Also, I think it's about time we bring up the 3 camps. Team Kinetic, Enemy, and Arboreal?
Arboreal.
Thank you. And they just unlocked a new way for you to be able to find out who your sponsor is. And that's with sponsor nodes. You can find these by naturally playing the normal career mode, and you'll come across it and you'll choose one of the 3 teams that you want to do for that specific map. Stick to a certain one, and that's the contract that they'll sign you to. Also giving you the ability to unlock special sponsor gear. And for me, Enemy till I die. Also, let's not forget the daily challenge, which is a challenge that happens, well, daily, and allows you to work your way up to the top of the leaderboard based off the amount of rep that you get in a certain play session. Sponsors are cool and all, but it's time for a new environment. Welcome, Volcano. You thought normal Descenders was annoying? Let's try an active volcano. By going through the fire node, you'll unlock the ring of fire at the boss jump at the end of a map. If you make it through every single fire ring, you unlock volcano right after peaks. What more can I say? It's a literal volcano. Wow, what a stunning jump. It would be really cool if I could see it from a different perspective. You're just in time for replay mode. You're now able to save a run you did, go back to it in the extras menu, and modify it any way you want. Change the camera angle. You can even do free cam if you want, which unlocks unlimited possibilities for montages and edits, which this game has a lot of if you just search up Descenders montage on YouTube. It is endless. You can go and look at all of them, and they're usually pretty well done. One of these montage creators being High Voltage, who has tons of videos that you can just run through and look at stunts and tricks montages, and they're great. I highly recommend them. They also have their own items in the item shop, which is pretty sweet. And next up, the Trick or Treat update. This one's quick and simple, but also made a big impact on the game. This added tricks like the Superman, the no-hander, and the candy bar. And modern day Descenders players are asking themselves, what is a candy bar? And that is because the candy bar has since been removed from the game. And in honor of the candy bar legacy, they placed this little gravesite over by the moon jump. R.I.P. Candy Bar. Wow, that's depressing. But something that's not so depressing, you are now able to whip up a multiplayer lobby, invite your friends, and shred together. I personally think this was a big turning point for the game and what made it explode even more. As a what you would call designated gamer, I can tell you right now, playing a game alone only is so fun for so long. But now I'm able to invite my friends on and shred the mountain together. Up until this point, I have revealed pretty much all things that have to do with modern day Descenders, up to multiplayer, all the new tricks, the new maps, etc. But one of the best things about one of the games that inspired Descenders, Skate, was being able to build your own parks. And implementing something like that is almost a necessity for a game like this, because at this point, you've played every map there is to play. You don't want to wait for them to create another map. For PC players only, I know, sad, they added the mods option, where you can find maps that the community is making, download them, and play them for yourself. And if you're super tech savvy, you can create them yourself on Unity, and even, fine-tune them with Blender. I'm not gonna bore you with how to do this. There's many videos on how to do this. You can still do it, you can still make your own maps. But what I am gonna say is this was a game changer for me alone. I put this game down on Xbox because I just didn't have enough content anymore. I'd done everything. There was nothing else that I could do. So when I started playing the game on PC, I picked it up again one day and I saw that there was a mods menu. It was a game changer. I mean, my 3 previous Descender uploads on YouTube have been about mods in-game because it just changes it completely. Oh no. It's April 1st again. Let's see what the devs are up to. Oh, they just got rid of everything in the item shop and you only have one option to choose from. That's pretty good, I guess. Oh, I guess that's not all. You also make a fart noise every time you jump. Well, all right. There you go, April 1st. I think it's time for another major update, and that is the new Lexico update. New additions include new bike parks, new bike types, and new tricks. And this is when they had to say goodbye to the candy bar, again, RIP. Also, something I learned while making this video, this is the update that changed the bike physics. I'm just gonna give the explanation that the devs gave with this update. Quote, while the hardtail is made for flippy boys with its agile, lightweight frame, the downhill bike is a sturdy, heavy, and fast, mean machine. I couldn't have explained it any better. Up until this point, I have made you aware of every single major update to the Descenders game. Now, I might have skipped a few here and there, and that's mostly just for the length of this video. But we have finally made it to the last 3 major updates to the Descenders game. The Bouncy Castle update, the Grand Tour update, and the Mischief Tour update. The Bouncy Castle updating 3 new bike parks, including Mount Slope, Drylands National Park, and Dutchman's Rock. Also adding beards for people like me, new hairstyles, and of course, the bouncy castle that is now seen in the lobby. Now you have something to bounce around on while you're waiting for your friends to get on Descenders. Plus, the Grand Tour update and the Mischief Tour update adding a bunch of new missions to the game. And more bike parks, like the Snowman's Ball, the Lost Cause Caves, Island Cakewalk, and oh no, I don't know how to pronounce that. Lilanog?
Langinog.
Thank you. Oh my, I cannot pronounce anything. And this truly is what shaped everything you see in front of us, this beautiful mountain bike game that we call Descenders. And there we are. We've done it. We've done it all. I made it to the end of this video. Thank you for the immense support on my last few videos. I am having a blast making these. If you like the video, share it with a friend, and be sure to join the new Discord that I just launched. I'm really excited to get my community growing. Thank you for watching. I'm out this joint. Peace.